Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Kickoff team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing off play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Hoosiers pick up enough yards to move the stakes. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the Hoosiers will line up now. It's first and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Touchdown, Indiana, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So UTSA's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Oh, and another incompletion. And the Roadrunners will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, he's got it crease here. Look out. And they finally grab him. Huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. It's a short completion of the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but then lose the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Roadrunners, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On the run here. Let's it go. The receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So second down after the incompletion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short. But
fired into a tight window and picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Breaks a tackle, continues to fight for yards. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity.
Swarmed by the pass rush and sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give.
Oh, they swarm him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Roadrunners will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So, Kurt, Indiana has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers. This offense is still clicking.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Roadrunners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down after a short gain there. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a fly to the wideout. And it's picked off over there. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Indiana. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. And I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead. 35-7. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a quick throw. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum in the defense. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The Bulldogs is out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Breaking tackles and going. Now here he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 10 now. Touchdown, UTSA. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. First down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass rush closing in. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Receiver makes the grab. The senior with excellent work after the catch. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play.
Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the Roadrunners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He lets it rip. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trapped again in the pocket.
Man,
this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
To bring them down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. And the Roadrunners will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. That's just some minor blip there, what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Hoosiers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back to throw. It's Huck. Huck quickly. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He breaks free.
Return brings it out to the 38. And your Indiana Hoosiers will take over 1st and 10.
42 Spider. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. But it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The receiver grabs it. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. To the air. It's Huck. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Great connection there for 6 points. But they try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Roadrunners offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Alvarado.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to chuck it again. Pocket breaking down. Now they trap him for a sack. The Roadrunners will send their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And with one explosive play there across midfield. 1st down at the 49. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back to throw. It's Huck. Dunks a short throw down to the running back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. See what the call is on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Indiana.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Turner. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Roadrunners are going to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
On another sack, this defense on fire.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Solid gain on the running play, third down now. Looking to throw, it's Huck. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Pounding away with the run game. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun run call. Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, if it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Has a path to the end zone. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Now, timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Turner. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over.